Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dream Trip Oz, the Big Lap. We have just rolled in to our caravan site in Bulli Beach Caravan Park, just north of Wollongong, just south of Sydney. We're here for 7 days or 7 nights, and we're going to do everything we can to see as much of this area as possible, show you what it's all about, including popping into Sydney, maybe a day, maybe 2, we'll see. We're just going to catch public transport from here into the city, because it's just going to be easier for us to get around in the Sydney CBD, see the harbour, see the Opera House, all that kind of stuff from public transport. Anyway, stay tuned. We've got one hell of an episode coming right up.
One hand at 12 o'clock on the wheel of the car, the other resting up against the half-open window. Sunbathes my skin with its warm energy. Gusts of wind ripple in and dance through my hair.
When you're camping this close to Bulli Beach, what better way to start the day, hey? Well, look at this spot. It's beautiful. Tell you what though, last night, our first night here, was hectic. A massive storm rolled in from the west, down over the mountains, and blew out over the sea. But I tell you what, it bucketed down all night, but the light show was sensational. It was epic. Just a beautiful night. But I tell you what, woke up this morning, sun was shining, not a breath of wind, and it is a glorious day. So we're kicking off our adventures here in Wollongong, south of Sydney. We're going to head probably north this morning and make our way down the coast, stopping in and seeing some beautiful places as we go.
The straightest road I've ever seen. Each new horizon goes on forever. Let's see what we can find. We won't pretend.
All right, first stop for the day is I'm desperately looking around trying to find a sign because I've forgotten what it's called. Sublime Point Lookout. Sublime Point Lookout, which is back up the Bulli Pass. Now, if you haven't heard of the Bulli Pass, if you're coming in to Bulli or Wollongong via the Bulli Pass, make sure you service your brakes before you do it, because I tell you what, she's a steep one. Anyway, we're here. We're going to go check out this lookout. The views look pretty awesome. It's busy, it's Sunday and the weather is perfect, so that's to be expected. Then from here, we've got an information centre. I think it's called the Southern Gateway Centre, just back down the road a little ways. We're going to check that out. There's also another lookout there. We're going to go into the information centre and see what there is to see around the area. They'll give us the information we need to know to make the most of it out of our time here. We also got a cool little list from the caravan park of things to see too, so plenty of action. Stay tuned.
'Cause it's wondrous here. Wish you were here too. Our life adventure has our hearts, our family soul.
Next stop, the Southern Gateway Centre. This looks cool. Big information centre.
Must be home. Must be home. Must be home.
So we've just come up north along the coast through a smattering of gorgeous little towns and suburbs, and just beautiful. This is very quickly becoming one of my favourite parts of Australia. What a gorgeous spot, hey? We just stopped at a little lookout up on a bit of a headland, and we're going to have some lunch. I think Meg's making some toasties, and then we're going to push on, see if we can't see this Sea Cliff Bridge and so on. Loving this spot, hey? Gorgeous place, isn't it, darling?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I love all these little coastal towns, but this is trendy but laid back. Loving it, loving this area. Could settle down in a place like this. Can I grab me for a second? So we're north, well and truly north of Wollongong now. We're north of Bulli, we're north of all of those beaches. It's been a beautiful drive up here, but we are just about to hit what's called the Sea Cliff Bridge, which is at the north end of what I believe they call the the Grand Pacific Drive, which is just gorgeous. Very popular for motorcyclists and motorists alike. So check this out, have a look at this. Unreal.
I see a sign ahead to take care as you go, but don't worry about us, 'cause we'll be fine. Each new horizon goes on forever. Let's see what we can find. We won't pretend we're sad, 'cause it's wondrous here. Wish you were here too.
Oh, well, a bit further north from the Sea Cliff Bridge, which was spectacular, by the way. What an awesome spot, is Bald Hill Lookout. But geez, it is packed. Like I said, it's Sunday, the weather is perfect, and every cat and his dog is out and about today. It's quite a climb up the hill, so if you're towing a van, I would certainly not recommend bringing your van up here. In fact, driving anywhere around these parts, I wouldn't recommend towing a van at all. But anyway, if you have to, you have to, but you're definitely not going to get a park at Bald Hill Lookout on a Sunday with a caravan. Not a chance. Anyway, we'll hop out and take a look. This place is spectacular. I don't think I'll be flying the drone though, because there's heaps of hang gliders, which is cool. Super cool. It's something I'm going to have to try one day. Anyway, come and take a look. This place is awesome. What a beautiful spot. Hey, good morning and welcome back. We are in the Royal National Park. If you're in this area, south of Sydney, you've got to stop in. There's so many beautiful things to see. We're making our way this morning to the figure eight pools. If you haven't heard of them, just you wait. They are sensational. We're looking at low tide in about 20 minutes, so we're going to be pushing it to get down to the pools in time, because it is a fair walk from the car park. So anyway, it only took us about 35 minutes to get here from Bulli Beach, because we are in the south end of the Royal National Park, but there's plenty to see, We got beautiful weather today, albeit a little bit windy, but we're going to make the most of it anyway, so stay tuned. Heaps of action today. Rock and roll.
I've got to rob a bank. I gotta get that cash flow in my hand. If you can, could you drop me to the nearest branch?
Righto, so we're at a spot called Garrawarra Farm Car Park, which is on Garrawarra Road, according to the New South Wales National Parks app, which is pretty cool. If you haven't got it, check it out. It's an app that tells you everything you need to know about the national parks, all the walks and everything in it, which is cool. According to that app, this is the closest place you can get in your car, and then you walk from here down to the figure 8 pools. There's heaps of different stories out there. From the app, it says allow 2 hours each way, which is pretty insane. We've heard an hour each way, 2 hours round trip. Even some reviews on Wikicamp say it's only half an hour from here. So who knows? Who do you believe? Anyway, we're gonna get cracking. It says here on the sign that it's a 6 kilometre return. Allow 2.5 to 4 hours. So off we go, hey? Also some warnings here on the sign about getting there at low tide, because at high tide the place is completely underwater. So anyway, off we go. I'm excited. It's a gorgeous morning. Look at this place.
I'm not the man I thought I am, but I've got your back. Yeah, yeah. So take a gun and shoot it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take a smoke and light it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. And if you're running out of luck,
Pretty sure that's the figure 8 pools down there. Oh yeah. We picked a perfect day, hey? The wind has died off too, so it's just magic here. Oh, look at this, you can see all the way back to Wollongong.
could you smuggle me in just 1 gram? 'Cause I have trust in you and I understand that you got my back. Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, this national park is just awesome. These boardwalks and stuff are really well maintained. The whole thing is impressive so far. This is just our first stop. It's going to be a glorious day, I think. I'm pumped. I can see there's quite a few people down on the beach already, so this is going to be a popular spot, this figure 8 pools. Anyway, we keep moving. We're making good pace, I reckon. I'll let you know once we get down there how long it took us to get down and back up, so you can figure it out for yourselves. But we've got heaps of water, heaps of snacks. We're prepared. Off we go. And as we make the descent back into the rainforest, I'm reminded of a song, classic and very appropriate for these times. A whim away, 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 a whim away. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Sing it, guys. Yep, that's my band, hey? They've always got my back. Always got my back.
Take a gun and shoot it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take a smoke and light it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. And if you're running out of luck, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take the money and run on.
Shoes off, we're on the sand, hey? We're close. I really don't think it's taken an hour to get here, to be perfectly honest, but time flies when you're having fun, so we'll double check when we get down to the pools and let you know. But tell you what, the walk is gorgeous alone. I mean, even if it were high tide and you couldn't get to the pools, it'd still be worth the walk. The views are sensational. We can see from here all the way back to the Sea Cliff Bridge that we came over this morning. Just magic. It's It's warming up though, so just make sure you bring plenty of water on this walk, because there's not a whole lot of shade, I will say.
Come on, let's do it. Whoa, 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 yeah. Come on, fellas, do it.
Well, we're getting close now, but this last couple of 100 metres of rock hopping is going to slow us down a bit, I reckon. There's no easy path through, but we'll just take our time and hop along. We'll be there in no time.
And if you're running out of luck, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, take the money and run and on and on and on. Take the money and run. Take the money and run. Take the money.
Alright, not far now. Might have made more sense to leave our shoes on for this stuff. Maybe next time. Maybe on the way back. Well, we made it. It's 9:41, so I reckon just over an hour it took us to get here, and it's beautiful. I can't wait. We're going to get changed and hop in.
Ship just to let it sink.
Oh, it's awesome.
So nice in here.
I bet.
Coming in?
Yep, I think it's my turn to hop in. Worth the walk? Yeah, sure.
We got a good view.
Song I haven't heard yet, so play it. Play it. Whoa, 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 yeah. We take a dead end to anywhere. We take a breath and then we scream for air. We murder it, then we bury it. We let shit happen. We sold our souls to the devil. We sold our souls and our innocence.
Righto, well, it's 11 o'clock now, so we'll see what time it is when we get back to the car, because I reckon it'll take a bit longer to get back because it'll be mostly uphill, obviously. But I tell you what, this place is just beautiful. Hey, figure 8 pools in the Royal National Park. Make sure you add it to your list. Anyway, we're going to move on. We've got plenty more to see in the Royal National Park today. So, got some boxes to tick. We better keep moving.
Come on and play it. Come on and play it. Come on and play it.
Well, the way out is definitely easier with some shoes on, hey. Tell you what, we're making much better time. Cool, so from here, you can actually keep going. You can keep heading north along what they call the Royal Coast Track, which looks sensational. But I think in total, it's about 31 kilometres or something ridiculous. So there's no chance we're doing that. But if you had time, it would be magic. There's plenty of other things to see on these tracks too. Lookouts, headlands, all that kind of stuff, beaches. But we've got different places to see today, so we're going to push on. Back up the track, up the hill, up Berg Ridge track, back to the Garrawarra Farm car park for us. Here we go. It's all uphill from here. Cool, so we made it back. It's about 12 o'clock. So it took us just over an hour. So an hour and 10 minutes to get back. So about the same as it took us to get down there. So about an hour and 10 down, hour and 10 back, and we spent about an hour and a half down there. So yeah, beautiful morning. I tell you what though, hard work. So make sure you're fit, ready, willing and able. We're gonna have some lunch and then push on. We're headed north now from here to a spot called Wattamolla Beach. A swim is going to be just right, just what the doctor ordered, I reckon, because I tell you what, that hike back from the figure 8 pools was all uphill and it was hot. It was pretty full on. So anyway, stay tuned. Wattamolla Beach next. We're only like 11 minutes away, so stay tuned. Wow, look at the size of this car park. It's massive. Wattamolla Beach. You pretty much, you drive all the way to the end of the track. You do need a parks pass because this is the Royal National Park. You can get a day pass. It's $12 for a day pass if you're only coming for the day. We got an annual pass which I think was about $65, so which gets you to all of the national parks, including the Blue Mountains, by the way. So anyway, if you haven't checked out our Blue Mountains episode, be sure to jump on it because epic spots. Anyway, we're going to keep driving around. We're in car park number 3 now. Hopefully find a space to plonk the old beast and head on down for a swim. Well, you know me, I cannot resist a bit of a jump, so I'm gonna go check this one out. This looks rad. Here he goes. Oh, that's a long way up.
Stay up, yes, we can peak anytime, anytime, anytime. Stay up, yeah. Stay up, yeah.
So is it done? Minus the kids. I know. Anyone want a couple of kids? They're well seasoned. They know how to do a hike. They might grizzle a bit, but just hit us up in the comments if you want them, and I'll shoot you our address.
Multiple packages. She'll arrive.
Oh yeah, welcome to Circular Quay, people. What a spot. First stop for the day, the Rocks. We're going to find ourselves a coffee, I think. It's been a long trip in.
Listen what media say, real or fake, anyway. Life is what you make it, but the building's burning down and people rush out, well jumping out of windows, but there is no need.
There it is. There she is. The coat hanger.
Well, you just watch, you must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head.
So we hopped on a train this morning bright and early. It was about a 7:30 train from Bulli station, where we're staying down just north of Wollongong. About an hour and a half trip via public transport to get into the city, into Central Station, and then from there we hopped on a connecting train out to Circular Quay. We did have to buy some Opal cards, although I think they are implementing a system where you can just tap and go with your phone, but apparently it costs more to do it that way. So And if the kids don't have one, then you got no choice, you got to get cards. But they sell them at Woolies, so nice and easy. You can top them up there, but you can also top them up from the app. So it wasn't exactly cheap. It was about $10 an adult and about $5 a child just to get into Central Station, and then probably about $2 or $4 from there to Circular Quay. So that's one way. So you can imagine it'll be twice that getting back home. So yeah, make sure you budget that in if you're going to take public transport.
I guess we make a good pattern. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out.
Cool, so this is the pylon lookout and museum. I don't know if you're supposed to pay, but haven't figured out where to pay for. So we're just going to go check it out.
Deranged and full of pain, you can't relate, so you just stop, look and listen when we kneel and pray to a God that hates. Anyway, life is what you make it, but the things burning down and people rush out while jumping out of windows, but there is no need to save them now, so settle down while you just watch. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head.
But it's an expensive view. It was $25 an adult. What was it? $12 a kid. No, $12 a kid. Kids under 4 are free. That's impressive. See the people climbing the bridge? That would be a sensational view from up there. I'm not going to hazard a guess at how much it costs to do that, but I doubt it'll be cheap. I don't think we'll be doing it. Not today. All right, next stop, we're going to walk our way down off this bridge back to Circular Quay and jump on a ferry out to Manly. If you don't know, Manly is a suburb north of the Sydney Harbour. Beautiful little town. I remember going there in my 20s and absolutely loved the place, so stay tuned. It's just a beautiful spot with some nice shopping, so we're going to go check it out. The beauty of catching the ferry over is you get to see the harbour from the water, so stay tuned, and I'm pretty pumped. Welcome to Manly.
I'll arrest you, cause there's nothing else for me to do to keep myself away from you, and everything it happens for some kind of reason. You can take me anywhere or strip me from my underwear, as long as we are having fun. Just don't tell your mother, cause we put the beat in the bang. Yes, we make it shaped like Japan. So come on baby, let's go.
Well, Manly or not, I cannot justify $10 for a spoonful of ice cream. So, what's the alternative? Coles Supermarket. No shame whatsoever in saving a buck.
Things
Well, Manly is lovely, but we've got plenty more exploring to do back in Sydney, so we're going to hop back on the ferry, make our way back to the city, see what we can't see. Next stop, Sydney Opera House. Rock and roll.
Cause there's nothing else for me to do to keep myself away from you, and everything it happens for some kind of reason. You can take me anywhere or strip me from my underwear, as long as we are having fun. Just don't tell your mother. 'Cause we put the beat in like Japan. So come on baby, let's go.
But there's absolutely no doubt the best way to see the Opera House is from the water, right? You just can't get it all in this close up. Pretty cool. Could do it at clean, maybe a coat of paint, but pretty cool. I do remember going inside it many years ago. Went on a tour in there. It was pretty cool, but I think it's quite costly, so I don't know if we're going to do it right now, but we'll see. If we do, I'll be sure to show you around.
You be the cop, and I can be the robber, girl. I'll steal your heart, then you arrest me. Cause there's nothing else for me to do to keep myself away from you, and everything it happens for some kind of reason.
Well, it has been a huge day in Sydney. We've just spent all afternoon trekking through the CBD and going through all of the shopping district, which is massive, by the way. Not entirely my thing, but it was still interesting to see something different. The Queen Victoria building, Pitt Street Mall, places like that. And I tell you what, Sydney do have sorted out is their public transport. It was easy to get around once we had that Opal card, so I highly recommend. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back down to Circular Quay and check out sunset at the Opera House, I think. But stay tuned, plenty more action coming up. We got heaps more to do in Wollongong and the surrounding areas before we keep heading south down the east coast of Australia, and obviously ultimately into Victoria, so stay tuned. Rock and roll. Wow, one thing you might not know, a strangely unique feature of Wollongong is it actually has two lighthouses. I think you might find it's the only headland of its type in Australia with two lighthouses. Hey, that's a bit greedy, isn't it? We're going to go check them out. Come for a walk.
One hand at 12 o'clock on the wheel of the car, the other resting up against the half-open window. Sun bathes my skin with its warm energy. Gusts of wind ripple in and dance through my hair as I stare along the straightest road I've ever seen. Each new horizon goes on forever. Let's see what we can find. We won't pretend we're sad, 'cause it's one.
And if one lighthouse wasn't enough, here's lighthouse number 2. This is down by the marina. Beautiful spot. I like this place. Nice, quiet, peaceful. Wollongong. Falling in love with this place.
This must be home. Must be home. Must be home. Must be home. I there as you go.